Hello again, it's Galadon here with another episode of Clash of Clans Attacks. Yes, I am still making videos, but no, I just don't have the time to make them every day. Let me start off by congratulating Taka Nohana on hitting 4100, and now Metador and J-Lo both over 4000. Way to go, guys. Be sure to check out Lost Phoenix, we've got great people in all 6 of our clans. Today we've got 4 attack replays. We'll end the day with one after the newest update, but these first 3 attacks were before the multi-target Inferno update. Sylvan here has a pretty popular base design with those outside boxes trying to distract units, and what I'm trying to do here is lay down some troops to distract those defenses and then get my wall breakers in, but as you can see that wasn't very effective using barbarians and archers, so we broke down and threw a golem down, and now the wall breaker gets through that first wall. And we'll do the same down here towards the bottom, bring in the golem, bring in the wall breakers. Notice that I placed them to the left of the golem, because if they had gone in right underneath the golem, then the splash damage from that wizard tower would have wiped them out on their way in. Now here come the witches, the wall breakers to go down the center wall. No, I didn't pull the king and the queen, and they are kind of wreaking havoc, but now once the clan castle troops come out, I can be pretty sure of where the rest of my troops are headed, so that's when I went ahead and laid down that first rage spell. And there's the second. So now we have 2 rage spells active at the same time, threw that free spell down to save the king, and now the queen looks like she's going to turn, and yes, she's going to work on that inside wall. That's exactly what we were hoping she would do, as those structures are kind of cleared around the corner there. Now she's worked her way through that wall, and just as effective as a golem, we've got a few witches there providing her cover as she takes out the town hall. And that third rage spell, just to make sure we get to 50%, don't have a lot of troops left, but we have ones that matter. And just about wrapping it up there. Giant golem finally moving in, but he's kind of an afterthought. We're going to do it even without his help. So that's the first one, short and sweet, and an easy 19 trophies. Alright, on to attack number 2 against Evans DAS from Italy Free. Kind of a variant of a southern teaser base here. Now, this is an alternate way to kill a king or a queen, pretty popular in our clan these days, laying down a few barbarians and archers to distract the queen and then throwing out my witches. This gives them time to summon the skeletons, which then take out the queen in turn. Luckily, I just summoned them just out of range of that mortar shell, or we would have been in big trouble there. Now I've got the golems down, some spread out wizards to take out the surrounding structures, and I'm just going to use a few wall breakers at a time and try to open up all of those 3 compartments there one by one. There's the third. Now the last big set of wall breakers here, with the help of a rage spell, should be able to get through both of those walls, and then we can safely deploy the king and the queen and they should follow. Now the king didn't behave, he went off to the left, but I just used my Jedi mind power here. I need to go to the center of the base. There he goes. I'll save that how-to for a future episode. And so now we've got pretty much all the troops headed towards the center. The clan castle troops are coming out. We threw that freeze just because I couldn't tell for sure where that Inferno was focused. And now it's just a matter of taking out all of these troops. Went ahead and threw the second freeze. There's the second rage. Town hall is on its way down. We're not even going to need the third rage spell here. We're going to hit 50% pretty quickly. Town hall is gone. Most of my troops are down now, so it doesn't look like we're going to be anywhere near 3 stars. There's a lot of splash damage. We've got that wizard tower and that mortar on the other side of that wall. So realizing that I'm not going to get to 3 stars, went ahead and saved the queen here before she took too much more damage, and 16 trophies. Okay, moving on to the next attack here. This is actually a base I wanted to get on video. It's super popular. It looks like the first base, but it's got double boxes on the outside. And so I figured it was going to be a little more complicated to overcome, but we're going to give it a try here. He's got level 40 king and queen, so we're going to make sure that we get them out of the picture early. Don't want to have to deal with them once we're getting down towards the center here. And this time just threw the golem down and then the witches behind that to get them to move in along with those wizards and take out the king and the queen. Clan castle troops are already coming out. We're working on clearing those corner boxes with the golem and a bunch of wall breakers. We've got a lot of wall breakers, so we should be able to get through all those enclosures here. The wizards are protected by the golems. There goes the top box. There goes the bottom box. So we know the next set of wall breakers is going to head straight for the center. And now if we put the king and the queen down, they should go there too, because we've got the clan castle troops sitting there. And sure enough, first rage spell is going to encompass just about all of our troops. We're just going to destroy the clan castle troops. The innermost wall is down now, so we've got a straight path to the town hall. Here they come. First freeze spell, second rage spell. Now some of the troops have gone down to the left there, which isn't where we want them to go, one of the dangers of this layout. But we're going to get through that town hall anyway, thanks to the king this time. The rest of the troops are going to help us get to that 50%, and we're pretty far away from getting 3 stars, so we're just going to go ahead and end the battle here. Not too bad. Once again, 13 trophies. We'll take it. Alright, on to the next attack. This is the first with the new upgraded post-update Inferno towers. As you can see here, they were both level 3 on this base. Now with the 2 settings, we have the old setting where the damage ramps up to a massive 1400 damage per second, and the new multiple target setting where it can target 5 targets at once but only does 42 damage per second. Another change Supercell made was a healing debuff, meaning any unit being targeted by an Inferno tower cannot be healed. This is definitely going to significantly affect Hog Rider attacks and also hurts the Witch attacks with all of those skeletons. Might I predict a resurgence of the Go Wipe attack? I know a lot of Lost Phoenix members are already starting to experiment with it. Leading the way, Clara. At 3,800 hit points, one of those maxed P.E.K.K.A.s will survive 90 seconds under one of these multiple targeting Inferno towers. By comparison, the Queen will last a minute and the King 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So there's definitely room for some adjustment in attack strategies, especially from base to base. You can see here, if you look at the top of the Inferno towers, you can tell whether they're single or multiple targets set, and these were both set to multiple. So definitely something to be aware of as you attack. Realizing that you might lose a lot of your smaller troops makes the freeze spells very critical for saving those heroes when they move in there. So I went ahead and started this attack, dropped the golems off to the left and the right, spread out my wizards, going to go ahead and drop the witches and see if those wall breakers can't get through closer to the town hall. Oh, that Inferno tower took those out pretty quickly right there. They didn't even get a chance to blow up. Second set made it through though. Here comes my third set. Don't think they're going to make it with 2 Inferno towers within range. Yep, they're gone. Here come the King and the Queen though, the clan castle troops helping draw them in. The closest structure's also right there, so we knew right where to place that first rage spell. Now the King, he's going to work his way through that wall because he doesn't have a ranged attack, so he's going to destroy the wall to get to the clan castle troops. And that's going to leave an open path for all of those troops to come in, a bunch of wizards, even a bunch of barbarians coming in there. You can see the Inferno towers targeting 10 troops at a time, and in a matter of seconds, there's nobody left but the Queen. But at that point, it doesn't matter. The town hall is down. One of the Infernos is gone. We freeze the second one. She's in the middle of that rage spell. We're going to drop another one, and single-handedly, she's going to get us to 50%. I'm looking forward to watching how attack and defense strategies evolve with these new Inferno towers. Alright, last but not least, the Santa Strike. You might have seen that sleigh fly over the base as we were attacking during that replay, so I just broke it down. We're going to watch that clip and that portion of the attack in slow motion so we can see exactly what happened there. It turns out that the bomb itself that Santa drops is not that significant, but he leaves 5 presents behind, and each of those presents can be clicked on, and when opened, each box contains 5,000 elixir. Oh, just regular elixir. Too bad it's not dark elixir. So as we look at this replay again, you can see that lone wizard outside the base. After the archer tower goes down, he will unsuspectingly step on the Santa Strike. And as we put it into slow motion here, you will see the Santa sleigh come overhead, the bombs coming from his sleigh, 5 presents hitting the ground, not doing a whole lot of damage. You can see the wizard is still alive even though he was injured before the bomb exploded. So not a great defensive tool, but I guess a little Christmas present for everybody there. Also, you can see there's an unlimited number of these you can collect, but they're like tombstones. Click on one and they all go away. And that's going to bring us to the conclusion of this episode of Clash of Clans Attacks. Thanks again for watching, liking, and subscribing. Today being Saturday, tomorrow is Reset Sunday. I will be out and about. I'll make sure I visit all of the Lost Phoenix clans, and if I have time, I'll visit some other clans. I can't make a promise as to how many I'll get to, but if you'd like to leave your player name and clan name in the comments, I will do my best to stop by, spread some holiday cheer, and drop off some max level troops. Thanks again for watching. Take care, everybody, and have a good weekend.